Alright, so. Alright. This one is gonna be a purely informational video. When I say purely informational, it's gonna be 100% informational. When I say, you gonna see just pure information. I broke my printer, and I can't afford another one right now. And I won't be able to afford another one for a while. I don't have enough subscribers. That's one. This is a hobby, so I'm not making enough money to buy another one. That's two. So you get the drift. So I won't be able to afford another one for a while. So I can only give you information on this whole spiel. Oh, did I cut myself? I don't know. Oh, I cut myself. No, I think it looked like ink. Probably ink. It's probably red ink. Anyways, that's beside the point. I think I might have cut myself or something. But anyways, check this out. For those of who wanted somebody I was talking to, I was trying to help the other day, and she gave up on this is, I don't know what day it is. My days just blur right into the other one. This is, I think it's March. I don't, give me a second, let me look. It's May, it's not even March, it's May. I'll show you how my days blend in. It's May 8th, 2024, I think it is. That's how long this video was. Yeah, that's red ink. How the hell I get red ink on my hands? Okay. So it's gonna bother me now. I'm gonna be thinking about red ink. Where the hell I get red ink? It's red ink? Is it cut? No, it is red ink. Yes, red ink. Huh. Sorry, I'm thinking about red ink on my hand. Alright, so the person is, they getting out of DTF because they don't do it enough to justify having an 8550. And it dawned on me, like, why, how can I help this person? Because they really want to do DTF part-time. I love to help people. My mother baked it into my head to do DTF, to help people, and I can't get it out of me, no matter how much I try to turn it off. Sorry. So it was going through my head, how can I help this person to keep doing something she want to do to help her out, so she can keep making money, passive income on the side. So here I am thinking, I'm like, hold on, but there is a printer she can use to make passive income, DTF part-time. And yes, there actually is a printer. Problem is, I broke mine a long time ago, and I totally forgot I broke it. And I was trying to make it work. And because I broke it, I couldn't get it to work. But I'm going to show you, and this is where the information part of it comes in. All right, again, I love to give people information. I love to give context to information, so you know, understand why I can only do things or why you need to do something. So I'm going to show you where mine break, where I broke mine. Because it printed, it just wouldn't work properly. And I have a print that it printed. I got it to print, but it wouldn't print properly. There's a button. Just bear with me, please bear with me. I know it's going to be a lot of information because there's so much information. For this to work, it is so much information. It's gonna make your head spin. And this is not even that much information I'm gonna have to give out to get you to do this part-time DTFing on this printer, because it's a lot. It's probably gonna take about a week of just me trying to explain this, and I'm trying to condense this into like 30 minutes or so. All right, so here I go. I'm gonna try. I'm gonna try. Yeah, let's try this. All right. So first thing, I'm gonna show you the printer. Let me try. Let me start there. All right. So this is the printer. This is the printer. This is a good part-time DTF printer. See, mine broke. I took it apart. I took the print head out, and this is why this is such a good time. This is why. I'm sorry. I'm gonna be all over the place with my words. This is why this is such a perfect part-time DTF printer, because you can literally take it apart quite easily. But you have to be very gentle because I broke mine right here. Let me get in here. You can't see it because how it is. And it's right under here. See it? To get to it, you have to take this rail off, and you have to pull a bunch of screws back here, a bunch of screws back here, and I think there's somewhere else I have to pull screws under here. I have to take this piece off. This have to come off. This have to come off. See, all of this have to come off. And then I get to this rail to pick this rail off, and then I can get to this. And then I can take this off. And you still can't get it off. I can and only get to that piece, right? Then to get to this piece, I have to take that piece off down here, some screws down here, and it's just too much to even fix this, because you have to get this whole rail out of here. You know what I'm saying? It's not worth fixing it. At least for me anyways. I mean, somebody else can do that. And then you have to get the alignment right. It's just not worth the headache, right? So I just left it alone and just call it a day. At this point, you just recycle this computer. This is a printer. This printer, you can find it on sale for $300. So why am I going to drive myself nuts trying to fix that? You know what I'm saying? It makes no sense. I just take the printhead out. This print head is almost $300. So I could buy a whole new computer, a whole new printer for $300, save this, and then when the print head breaks on the new one, I just swap the print head out. You know what I'm saying? $300. I'm done. See that red ink on my hand? Drive me utterly nuts. I think it's blood every time I look at it. All right, so, and this is what I'm talking about. That's why this is such a good part-time printer. And to get to anything you need to get to is just 2 screws. 1 screw here, 1 screw here, and I have a video on how to convert this to DTF, and it really is so damn simple. It's simple. You don't even need a video. It's just 1 screw, 1 screw, 2 unscrew, 1 screw, and this whole thing is DTF ready. And you modify your bar, and that's it. That's all you need for this. Oh, and the software. You got to do a software conversion, and that takes minutes. That's it. That's it for this printer. It's done, right? Then you have to do your drain. I like to do the drain. You don't have to do this. I like to do it because I don't like to deal with the constant filling of the maintenance box. You don't have to. I don't like to deal with it, so I do a drain system. You don't have to. Again, I like to deal with it. I don't like to deal with it. You don't have to. All right. So then you buy some ink cartridges. Let me go get those, and I'll show you those in a second. But before that, let me show you the print. Oh, give me a second. Hold on, I'm gonna pause the video. Be back in a second. All right, so I'm back now. See, this one was printed on this printer. This one was printed on the 8550. We'll try to get in a nice closer look on them. This one, the 8550. If you can see, hope you can focus. Again, I'm looking at my little tiny screen, so I can barely see anything. Hope you can see what's going on here, print quality wise. And then this one is from this printer. Print quality wise. Hope y'all can see. But as you can see, the colors are off. But this can be adjusted in CADLink. You can actually adjust your colors. So don't think because, oh, this one's darker, this one's brighter means anything. You can adjust your colors in CADLink. You can sit down and get your colors right. So colors don't mean anything. You can adjust your colors on any one of the, on either CAD-Link or Accurate. You can adjust your colors. So don't worry about colors. I never worry about colors. You can get your colors right. You can make your colors look like that. And honestly, that color is not bad either. I actually prefer this color over that color. That one's a little too dark, but it is what it is. All right. But as you can see, the print quality, if from a distance they look, you can't even really tell. Look at that. Can you? I mean, I can't really tell. And this print wasn't print properly because I told you the printer was broke. The print head wasn't printing properly. It was not printing properly, and you can't even tell it wasn't printing properly. Look at that. And the light shining on it. You can't even tell. Right? That's awesome. That you can't even tell it wasn't printing properly. This actually prints thicker, right, than this. It was just yeah, for some reason this was printing a lot nicer than this. But this print quality is a lot better than this. That's the only difference. This was printed thicker than this, but this quality was better on here. So let me say it again. This was printing thicker, a thicker coat of ink was coming out here, but a better print quality was coming out here. So you get a better print quality in the 8550, but you get a better thickness. Actual thickness of ink was coming out. A thicker layer of ink was coming out on the 15,000. All right. So that's the difference between the two. I'm pretty sure I can get it on here, but I don't, because of how the 8550 is and how it's just weird. I cannot, for some reason, I can't get the 8550 to print the way it is. It's how the beds, and I'm gonna show you why. Here on the bed here, but from here to here to here, when it transitions, here is flat. On the 8550, it actually, here, the bed here is actually raised. So when the paper comes across, it actually comes up a little. So it comes up a little on the bed here, where this one, it comes straight across. And this is why when it prints, I can actually get the page to come straight out. But on the 8550, it comes up. It raised, and it creates a problem every time I print on the 8550. And this is probably why when you print on the 8550, you wonder why we're having so much head strikes right as it start to exit the paper tray. And the reason why it's doing that, because there's a raised lip right on the exit tray of the 8550, and it's right here that it does it. For you to fix that, you have to grind this 8550 down, and I don't know anybody in their right mind who wants to do something like that, because I know I don't want to do that. All right, you have to grind this piece off just to get rid of that raised lip. But on here in the 15,000, this whole piece is totally flat all the way across. That's the difference between this printer and the 8550. All right. But again, this is a perfect printer for someone who wants to start out or wants to do part-time DTF until, indefinitely. And I'm gonna show you how you're gonna do this part-time DTF in. Give me a minute. Let me go get the stuff, and I'll be right back. Okay, other things you're going to need is these little things. Get them out of the package. These little container things. These are literally what you're gonna need to clean your print head. All right. This you're never gonna put. I didn't. Again, this is just what I learned after too long. I don't know. I think I lost a video there somewhere. This is what I have, because I filmed mine because I didn't know what I was supposed to do in the beginning. See, there's no chips on these. This is why you need the chipless software in your printer. That's just, like I said, this is all informational because I don't have a printer, aka informational video. I don't have a printer. If I had a printer, I'd walk you through the whole step. I can't afford one. This printer's broken. I don't know how much I'm gonna say this. Hope you guys understand. I can't afford one, so I'm just giving you information. If somebody wants to foot the bill, I'd be more than happy to do it, but I can't afford it right now. So I'm just giving the information. Anybody wants to try it and then make a video and show everybody else, that'd be great. If not, oh well. Somebody want to pay me, or it's not pay me, if somebody wants to foot the bill for me so I can do it, then that'd be great too. I'd be more than happy to do it, but I just can't afford this. So you need brand new ones of these. These ones, I say I have to replace these because these are all have inks in them and I have to replace them. I have to put new ones. I actually need new ones. See, they have inks in them. You want to have new ones. You want to have they need to be totally empty because these actually cause problems. Because they have inks in them, they can actually clog up your print head, which is this is what you don't want. I keep dropping them. So you want brand new ones, and then you're going to need 2 sets of these. These you buy these on Amazon. Again, it's a little pricey. All right. So this is going to be about $300. These packs of ink, and you buy these on Amazon. You can buy these are just remanufactured ink packets from Amazon. I'm gonna walk you. Like I say, it's a lot of information. I know y'all think I'm making stuff up here, but it's a lot of information. All right, so you're gonna buy these little packets, these little things. All right, they're kind of like this. They're ink cartridges, but these are refillable ink cartridges. All right. You're gonna have to modify these ink cartridges. You see how I put like tape on this? Have tapes on here. Well, you're gonna put tape on here just to seal them so they don't leak. Are you gonna tape over the top of them like this, and leave the little vent hole here so they don't leak, because these things like to leak if you don't seal them properly. All right, and you don't put no ink or nothing in them. Nothing in them. All you're gonna put in here is just solution, just your solution. If you want to use the manufacturer's solution or you want to make your own solution to put in here, as long as you don't put anything else in here but just solution and solution only. All right, because this is what you're going to use to clean your print head every time you're done printing. This is what you're going to use to store your printer when you're not using your printer. This is what you have sitting in your printer, and you're going to do like 2 or 3 print head cleans when you're not using your printer, to make sure your print head is nice and clean when you're not going to use it. All right, and you're going to have it sit down for like 2 or 3 days. That's what this is for. And you're going to keep this just sitting in your printer for days, on weeks, on months on end. That's what this is for. That's what these are for. You come in a pack of 6 just like that. You buy them, you keep these separately. These you don't need chips in these. These are going to be chipless. That's why you need the software on here that's chipless, right? You're going to leave these chipless, and then you have I'm missing a piece. You also have to buy your there's a little chip card. Hold on, let me go get that real quick. Hold on. Okay, so I'm back now. So you're going to need one of these too. This is a chip resetter for your maintenance box. This resets that chip right there. So you're going to need also one of these chip resetters for this maintenance box. You reset this maintenance box with this chip resetter. All right. So every time you pull this maintenance box out, and you reset this with this chip, it also reset the ink levels on every chip, every one of these ink cartridges. Once you have chipless software in here on your printer. Okay. So that chipless software really does wonders for you when you're doing the DTF on here. You can use it for anything. It don't have to be for DTF. You can just use it for regular printing too. That works great. It works awesome. That's why that chipless software works great. So you want that chipless software on here for just about anything. All right. So you need this chip resetter for your maintenance box, and these two work in tandem. So you need that. All right. Get that out of the way. You need this for your cleaning. You need Q-tips. Buy anyone you want to buy, you can buy those big fat ones because it works fine in here. It will fit just fine. These, you need two set of these. Reason why you need two set of these, you're going to destroy the first set. Yep, you're going to rip out the back of you're going to take the chips out. First one, you're going to rip out the chips out of the back of them, just like that. You don't need two, you just need one. You actually just need one, not just two. You need one. I'm sorry, you need one set of these, because when you buy the printer, you get a set. You're gonna keep that original set. You're never gonna put them in the printer. You don't want to put your original set in the printer. That one is to the original set is just to keep. If you wipe out the chipless software, you're gonna need the original set to reset the printer every time you wipe out the original the chipless software. Just for whatever reason, you just need those original ones sit down somewhere. Okay, so to save those original ones. But these ones, you buy them because you're gonna take that chip out. You want that chip. You need that chip. All right, that's why you're buying them, to get that chip off the back of it. Yeah, see, I ripped mine off. You need that chip. And then these you can just dump in the dump in the recyclable can. You don't need these anymore. Those are junk. You can't use this for anything. They're junk. All right, they're useless. You can't fill them. You can't do anything with them. They're useless. All right, I saved them because I wanted to make this video, but they're technically junk. So this is junk after you pull and it's simple to pull this off. See these two little pins on the back? There's like one little pin here, one little pin here. You just push one side like so, and push the other side like so. Same thing on the top. Push the side of the pin. Push the side of the pin, and just kind of gently push gently pull the chip off, and the chip just comes right off in your hand. All right, so just be gentle when you're pushing on this little plastic tab. When you have one with the thing on, you'll see you just push the little plastic tabs off, little plastic backs off, and bend it. The chip just comes right off in your hand, and that's what you're buying these for, just to get that chip off the back. That's what you need. All right, you need those chips off the back of them, and then these are junk. Then your thing, remember I showed you with the thing on the back, with the thing on the side. This, when you buy your sys system, it comes with these with a hose connected to it. All right. So this with your hose, you're gonna put it here, and it's gonna run your hose run across the top, right across the top here, and it's gonna come back to your print head. All right, so run across the top right to your print head, and then it has these same things, but the hose is going to connect it to them. Yep, right here, just like that. And the hose is going to be plugged into the back end like so. It's going to come around and the hose connected to the back like so. All right, that is what's going to run this thing, and then they're going to put the chips. The chips you take out the back of this. The chips that you take out the back of this. Right, the chips you take out the back of here is going to go on the back of this system into back of these on this system, not the back of this cleaning system. The back of the cleaning system you don't care about, right? These you don't care about putting any chips on the back of these. These don't matter. But on the back of the sys system, on the back of the cleaning system, you're going to want to put the chips on those, because when a printer starts to print, right, it needs these chips on here. Now to put the chips on here, you're gonna put the chips on with double-sided tape, two-sided sticky 3M tape. It really doesn't matter what you use. You just need something sticky that when you put it down, you put a two piece of sticky thing down into the hole, and then you put the chip in and stick it right on top of the sticky. You know what I'm saying? So there's a stick right on top of there, so it don't fall right off. When you put the chip on, it just sticks to it. Right? So the chip don't fall off every time you flip it down like that. The chip don't fall off. All right? That's what that sticky's for, just to hold the chip on when you put it upside down and don't fall off. All right? And then, because every time you put it in, When you put it in, you don't want the chip to keep falling off every time you put it in there. That's what the two-sided tape for, is just to hold the chip on to your cartridge. You know what I'm saying? That's what the two-sided sticky tape is for. So that's what you're gonna use it for. Again, so it's a lot of information, I know, and I can't demonstrate. I'm just giving you information. If somebody wants to foot the bill, that's great. I can't afford it. I'm just giving you information. If somebody wants to do it, that'd be awesome. Show somebody else how to do it. I just can't afford it right now. And I don't think I have the information, I just can't execute it. You know what I'm saying? But this is a printer for someone who wants to do a part-time DTF job. And this will be perfect for anyone who wants to do part-time DTFing. Because when you finish with all your DTFing for the day, all you do is pop those chips back out, put your cleaning ones back in, clean your printer, and you're done. Plug your printer out, and you can leave it like that for however long you want to not do DTF for again. When you're ready to do DTF, you pop your cleaning ones out, pop your DTF plugs back in, because it's simple. When you're ready to do DTF, right? You just pop the top off, because it seals really nice too. When I say it seals. You just pop it off, and look, see, nice cap. It seals and it stays sealed, right? And you just pop it in, and it just locks and it stays locked. It doesn't leak. It doesn't nothing. It just stays shut, right? So when it seals, and it seals here, this system, and I think most of them do. When they seal, they seal. Hold on. See, most of them plug and they stay plugged, right? So you seal them and they stay sealed, so they don't leak anywhere, right? So the whole system seals. So even your print, and when you're cleaning your printer and you plug your cleaners in here, the whole system just seals and stays clean until you're ready for it again. So this is a perfect system for part-timers. Unlike the 8550 where you can't clean it, right? This system can get cleaned. You clean it, and when you're ready for it, you print. And when you don't need it, or when you need it, you plug it back in, you print what you want to print. And when you're done, you plug it back up, clean it up, and you're done. So this is where I wanted to tell that person that I was helping that yes, I just remembered that there is a printer for her to keep doing DTF. She don't have to stop. She don't have to give up on her dream on doing DTF part-time. She can keep doing DTF and keep doing what she wants to do, working and paying her bills, and keep learning and doing DTF part-time, and doing everything else in the same process, if that makes any kind of sense. You know what I'm saying? It's just that it's just gonna take her a little bit more extra steps to get there. It's not like just buying the 8550, pull out your rails, dump ink in the thing, and then you're good to go. This one is a little bit more work, a little bit more step, a little bit more stuff you have to buy. And a little extra step when you finish printing, it's a little bit more cleanup. It's a little bit more getting started. It's a little bit more of everything. But once you get it down, it gets easier as you go along. You know what I'm saying? It's not just a click and go. It's a process. But it's just like everything. Anything worth doing, it's never easy. And this is just one of them. It's worth doing, so it's not easy. All right? But once you get it down, it becomes easy. This is what this is. And as I showed you, it's really not that far off. And this was from a printer or a printhead that wasn't even working properly. This printhead was not printing properly because I broke mine. And the reason why it's not like it was broken. It didn't have a proper vacuum. If you didn't know, let me explain to you. Printers, inkjet printers, actually works off a kind of vacuum. I don't exactly know the whole process, but I know it works off a kind of vacuum system. It sucks from one direction and pumps to another. So it's kind of like it's a pump, right? It just pumps. It pumps. So if it doesn't have the proper seals, it will never get the proper vacuum to pump. Well, because of that piece was broken, because this screw, because there's a screw here, and it's supposed to lock. There's a piece, a rail that goes across the top here. When you buy one, you'll see it. It's a little rail that goes across here, that's supposed to push down, that clamps down here, and then this piece, that piece right here, locks down into it, and then it locks into place, and then pushes down and creates the seal on the actual print head that sits down in here. Well, what happened was this piece wasn't sitting properly. So when the cartridge would sit lock, when the cartridge would go in, it wouldn't seal. It would go down, but it would push back up on this piece, on the piece that would lock it. It would actually push back up on it, so it wouldn't create an actual seal. It would actually suck air underneath, so it would never push. It would actually keep pushing bubbles through the actual print heads, so it would never. So I keep getting these. If I don't know if you can see them, I hope you can see them. But if you look on the prints, these are like little bubble lines all through the little prints. That's what it is. It's just bubbles all through here. It's just air lines, just air all through the prints. It would just never print properly, and that's what it was. So if I could get it to seal, if it would seal, which it would never seal because it just would never, it just can't create a proper vacuum to suck enough air to print properly, then it would have worked right. But I couldn't get it to do it because again, it's busted. So somebody who can get this to work, I'm pretty sure will work right. And another problem too, if you don't have the chips in, the printer. See all these little lines here? These tell the printer, go back to the printer and say, oh, tell nozzle whatever to push out so much ink. Tell nozzle whatever to do so much ink. Well, it depends. It also comes back to these chips to tell the printer, okay, ink have so much this and it needs to push back so much whatever. Well, even though the software say, oh, it has enough ink, it don't read properly without these chips in it. And I noticed that because when I tried to do it without the chips in it, when I tried to print before, when I tried to use it as a regular printer, I tried to use this as a regular printer with the chipless software. I couldn't get it to print properly, and my colors would come out like pure garbage, and I was wondering why. And when I put the cartridges with chips in it, it would print perfect. But as soon as I put in chipless cartridges in it, it would print like total garbage. And I was wondering what the hell. I called the print company, the chipless guys, and they wouldn't give me a straight answer. And it bothered me for the longest time until recently, and I'm like, hold up, what the? Oh, I'm like, it hit me like, I'm like, what the hell? You idiot, that was a problem. It needed those stupid little chips. And as soon as I put the chips in, so said it just started printing like a champ. You need the chips. So, and that's the catch. So you need to buy a pack of this. When you get this, you take the chips off of these, put it on those, and I'm telling you, you will have a perfect. And this printer literally, and I'm gonna say it, and I need to make a short. This printer made me eat my words. With the chips on that thing, with the chips on that thing, this printer made me eat my words. I can actually recommend this printer as a DTF printer. It just needed the correct settings, and the chips were that missing piece of the puzzle. Alright? So for now, until I get enough cash, or somebody else figure it out, or somebody do it, or somebody wants to sponsor me. If somebody wants to sponsor me to do this and actually, so I can show them how to do it, somebody will sponsor me to do it. It's just all informational for now. Alright? So until next time, peace.